Yo, you guys, this is Blacklist of the Abyss, and this is my review for Kill La Kill, Episode 3. Wow. Wow. I guess I'll start at the beginning. I'm not going to do an in-depth summary like usual just because there's so much stuff going on. But I thought it was kind of funny towards the beginning where all the kids are in class and Mako's sleeping as usual. But there's this kid all the way in the back and he's just playing with action figures in the middle of class. I just thought that was funny. But the main point of the scene is that Ryuko, she's just staring holes in Mikisugi, and she eventually catches up to him. There's this scene where he avoids her, but he puts this note on the back of Mako's back, and Ryuko catches Mako, like spins her around and stuff. That was kind of funny. But she finally ends up catching up with Mikisugi. And he's like making all these excuses and stuff. Then he ends up transforming, Bishonen Jutsu. And he starts telling her about life fibers. So that's what those red strands were the last couple episodes. And inside the sewing club lab, they have a life of their own apparently. And each Goku uniform has a different percentage of life fibers in it. The 1-star ones have 10%. The 2-star ones have 20%, I believe. The Kamui, apparently they have 100%. That's ridiculous. They tried in the sewing club later on in the episode. They tried making a 5-star uniform with 50%. But the guy lost control. He grew like 10. He grew bigger than the Grinch's heart on Christmas. Like this guy grew huge, and he went crazy. And then Hoka. This dude comes in with this device thing. At first I thought it was a phone, but I don't think so. He starts like doing stuff on it. Apparently that was him analyzing the situation. Then he just strikes the guy. And he just destroys the Goku uniform. All the pieces fall apart and everything. It was impressive. This 3-star guy took out a 5-star guy. So like, if the Goku uniform isn't everything, you actually need some skill. But, one of the things that happened while Aikudo and Riko were talking is that it's revealed that he was the one who arranged for Ryuko to meet up with Senketsu at first back at her house, where she like fell through that trap door. Then also there's this funny scene where he's like, he has his shirt off and he's just sliding closer to her. That was funny. Now, after the Aikudo, Ryuko stuff, after the sewing club stuff, we go to Satsuki. She goes back to her mansion, I guess, and she goes and she gets out Junketsu. And there was actually some good fan service in the scene. It was pretty nice, but that's not even the best part of the scene. There are all these guys, they're trying to stop her, and she just spits out these awesome lines, and I'll just read it for you. She says, "Ask not the sparrow how the eagle soars. All you do is nothing more than the shallow thinking of little people. No one on this earth can do something before Satsuki Kiryuin. Even a Kamui is a mere garment, and I will make it bow to my will." Satsuki, she is a great character. She has some great lines. She really does. This was an awesome scene. It was amazing. I don't even know what to say. This is awesome. Satsuki is incredible. And after this, she confronts Ryuko. And in between this, there's this little scene, these small scenes of Ryuko at Mako's house. Matoto and his dad, they go to sleep early. They pretend to go to sleep early so that they can peep on her when she's changing. So that was funny. And they're talking about, Mako and her mom are talking about how Ryuko loves putting on Senketsu and being in that outfit. So there's a little bit of comedy there. But once they get to school, like I said, Ryuko and Satsuki, they confront each other. And this, again, incredible. I mean, Satsuki, she activates Junketsu. And you can see like she's like flipping all these like flaps and things, and like the entire uniform is just soaked in her blood, and it's just like the ultimate form of a Kamui. And this is again fan service, but I mean, you know, all the 1-star guys are clapping and everything. That was funny. That was really funny. But Satsuki, she fully transforms. Ryuko, she transforms. They start fighting. I mean, Satsuki, she's walking up walls. She's just doing light taps to Ryuko and not sending her flying. This fight, it's awesome. The action was awesome. And then eventually Ryuko loses. Senketsu deactivates to prevent her from losing consciousness from blood loss. And, you know, she's trying to, I guess, save face by insulting Satsuki and calling her an exhibitionist and stuff like that. And Satsuki, again, just awesome lines. She says, the fact that you are embarrassed by the values of the masses only proves how small you are. If it means fulfilling her ambition, Satsuki Kiryuin will show neither shame nor hesitation, even if she bears her breast for all the world to see. My actions are utterly pure. And she's just dominating Ryuko, whether it's through her actions or through her words. She is dominating Ryuko. And then who comes in but Mako? She has this crazy monologue where she's telling Ryuko to get naked and how she has a better rack than Satsuki. Her entire family thinks so. They were talking about it. And all this stuff. She's going through the motions and all this stuff. I don't even know what to say. It was funny. Like I said before, I can't handle Mako. It was funny. It was actually pretty funny. Then Ryuko, she realizes that in order to truly wear Senketsu, she can't be embarrassed while having him activated. She has to treat him like her own skin. So she does the like synchronization thing with Senketsu, activates it, the entire uniform gets soaked in her blood. It's like the hyper mode of Kamui. And the two of them continue their epic fight. They continue. It's only episode 3. It's only episode 3. They're already having like epic final boss battle level fights. I understand. Just what else could they do with this anime to make it even more awesome? Ryuko, she activates like decapitation mode on the scissor blade, and Satsuki's like doing the Matrix. And like, oh man, this fight might actually get interesting. And the fight is just awesome, and Ryuko, she ends up losing again, but like she's not knocked out or anything like before. Well, she wasn't knocked out, but Senketsu had to deactivate. But it's not like a legitimate loss, just because I mean it's a loss, but she's not beaten so badly she can't stand like before. She's able to get up onto her own 2 feet. They start fighting with their ideals, and then in the end, Satsuki ends up saying, "Alright, if you want another chance at me, you'll have to deal with all the clubs." So Ryuko's gonna have to fight all the clubs, all their chairs, And after that, she's probably going to have to go up against the 4 elites of the student council. You've got Ira, you've got Uzu, you've got Hokan, then you've got Nono. These 4, man. Especially Ira. Oh, man. And we saw Hokan this episode. He's pretty legit, too. And I'm sure the other 2 are as well. You know, Uzu, we've seen him before. He's probably epic. Nono, I'm assuming she's epic. You know, the 4 elites of the student council, they've got to be. So, you know, those are not going to be easy fights by any means. I mean, she might have a Kamui, and they only have, which is the same as a 10-star uniform, to 10-star Goku uniform, and they only have 3-star. So, I mean, I'm assuming each star is an extra 10% of life fibers, but you know, it's not going to be an easy fight by any means. I'm sure those 4 are incredibly powerful, especially since they have more experience. But she's not going to be able to win just from like 10-star alone. She's gonna need to work. But you know, this anime, I really like the way they did that though. I really like the way they ended that fight. No one legitimately lost. Like Rika would probably damage her pride to actually lose to Satsuki. But she didn't she lost, but she didn't lose. Like, it's hard to explain. I really like the way they did that. Where there's no, like, conclusive victor and loser. Like, it's obvious Satsuki won, but it's not like she barely won. You know, so I really like the way they did that. But this episode, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. It was amazing. It was incredible. It was awesome. And any other incredibly positive adverbs that you could think of, adjectives and all that. Very awesome, very incredible. Like, just anything positive, just throw it in there. This episode was 10 out of 10 in my book. It really was incredible. I can't wait for the weeks to come. I really can't. Between this and IS and Strike the Blood, I'm looking forward to a lot of anime this season. This is going to be a great season. It really is. But that's it for now. I've been talking for way too long. That's it for now. This episode gets a 10 out of 10. It was awesome. Rate, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys later.